Hey guys, hello, am I audible? Check your inboxes. Did you find the winner email? The remaining five people? That one? Okay. Do you now understand A/B testing? Shall we continue? Are you guys online? I see only 12. Okay. This part is very important. Pay attention. So you did see what we did here. Site linkedin.com, we restricted it to linkedin.com. On the pages of linkedin.com, we searched for keywords like marketing, Delhi, @gmail.com. Now, can you tell me what else can we search here instead of @gmail.com? Can we replace this with something? Are you guys bored? Yes, yahoo.com, yahoo.in. What else? Okay, never mind. Let's Hotmail, Rediff. What can you replace this with? Delhi. Mumbai, Bangalore, Kolkata. That is one way of looking at it. What else? What else? Yes. India, US. Yes. What else? Kolaba, HSR layout, Kormangla, Nehru Place, Kalkaji, Anna Nagar. Do you think that will work? Do you think that will work? If they have shared their location data where? Yes, on LinkedIn. In place of marketing, what all can you search? Yes, this is very open ended. Developer, PHP, Java, education, profession, companies, designation, CEO. This is just a keyword, right? You can replace this keyword with whatever you want. Do you realize the number of combinations here? Are you guys able to imagine or visualize the number of combinations that can be created here? Also, did you guys search? Did you guys search this string? Did you guys run a Google search on this string? How many results did you see on first page? कितना slow type करते हो? How many results does it do appear on your first page? 15, 10, right? Go to settings. Quickly go to settings. Go to search settings. And stretch this bar. Drag this bar to here. Results per page. Drag it to 100. I'm not repeating this. Please listen to me carefully. Drag this to 100 and click save. Okay? You guys are becoming very, very unresponsive. Because if you miss this topic, then don't blame it on me. Now go to a tool which is called Surf7. SURF 7. You will see this surf7.net free email extractor lite. Click on that. Read it. It says email extractor lite. 7 amazing features. Extract emails without repeating the same email. Display total extracted emails. Select different separator for each email. Group emails by number specified by you. option to sort emails alphabetically, option to extract or exclude emails containing only certain strings, blah blah blah. How to use it? Copy any text from anywhere and paste it into the input window. Click the extract button. If the text contains any email addresses, they will appear in the output window. Very simple. I go, I control A this, control A means select all. I control C this, that is copy. I tap here, control V here. When I do control V and I hit extract, I get email addresses. Okay. These are your email addresses from your search results. Now, if you want this is comma separated. All these results which you see are comma separated. Instead of comma separation, can you do a new line separation? Yes, you can. I can change the separator from comma to new line and I hit the extract button. So you get a list. Got it? Can you guys try it yourself, please? Do it for next 20 minutes or next 15 minutes at least. Search for email addresses which are relevant to you or which are relevant to your business. Basically, your target audience. Your target audience or your business's target audience. You go and search it in this fashion on Google using LinkedIn and using those Google Doc strings and find out at least 1000 emails in next 15 minutes. Can you do that? Can you do that? All of you? All of you? कितने अनरिस्पॉन्सिव लोग हो यार, सीरियसली. Please do that for next 15 minutes. Pull out 1000 email addresses. 1000 email addresses focused on your target group. 15 minutes. I'm counting the time till 12:30. What does that mean, Biju? If there is 20,000 emails, can we get all emails? No, Google will block you. You go to next page, you try to copy more, Google will block you after a certain point of time. You have to modify your search. Instead of marketing, you can write marketeer. Well, I would have told you if I knew how to get all. But right now, this is a manual technique. You do it once, try to figure out um, why could it be, because they are at the end of the statement. No, there is no method to get emails officially from Google. Yes, Biju. Try using this method. Try using this method to your advantage. That is why I was asking you, do you guys understand how to vary this? Can you vary marketing to more fields? If you are targeting city, Biju, you can keep this as constant and you can vary all the other things. You can vary this part, you can vary this part. Instead of LinkedIn, you can choose probably Facebook, Twitter. You can choose Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook. That is one search result. Okay. Javi, that is one search result. Can you edit your search? Can you try to be a bit creative and instead of marketing do marketeer or do something else? Instead of Delhi, try something else. Instead of gmail.com, try something else. Yes, you missed something important, Shreyas. Watch the video, Shreyas. Or hold on for some time. Could you continue, Noel? Continue for 15 minutes, please. Continue till 12:30. Shreyas, do it later after the class. We are almost closing this. They are extracting email addresses, Shreyas. So, guys, what's your count? Good. Go on. Continue, Noel. Continue doing it. Others, 550. Continue. You still have time. Okay. 750. 188. Go on. What are you searching, Shilpa? What is your target audience? And what is your target audience, Poonam? Digital. What does that mean? What are you trying to look for? What are you searching, Poonam? So why don't you look for marketing? Why don't you look for keyword marketing, keyword marketeer? You can also look for digital. You can also look for uh, SEO. You can look for airline CEO. I see. Okay. Then it makes sense, Poonam. Then you will always have less number of results. Others, yeah, you will have less results because the market is very small. But for those who are doing mass research, mass extraction, can you give me your numbers now? What are your numbers, guys? Shoot them again. 662 Ruchi, very good. 1819 Noel, very good. Who else? Guys, what are your numbers? Harvey 970, almost 1000, very good. Others? 662, 1819, 970. Guys, don't be ashamed of your numbers. All the industries are different. Markets are big, markets are small. It's really variable. So don't worry about that. Satya 800, Poonam 210. Okay. We have enough number of data points. Guys, can you multiply your respective numbers with 4? Can you multiply your respective numbers with 4? So Ruchi would be somewhere close to 2500. Noel would be somewhere close to 7000. Harvey 4000. Satya 3500. And Poonam would be somewhere close to 900. 800, 900. Okay. Why did you multiply it with 4? That would be your effort in 1 hour. So after you multiply your numbers with 4, the new number is your effort in 1 hour. In 1 hour, you can potentially extract these many email addresses in your target segment. Okay? Sounds like a good number? And multiply this new number with 10. Multiply this new number with 10. What's your count? 73. 73,000, Harvey? What? Noel is 73,000. Poonam is 8,400. Shilpa is 7,520. So you can extract in the range of 10,000 to 75,000 email IDs. 10,000 to 75,000 email IDs with 1 day's effort. Do you guys realize that? With 1 day's dedicated effort, you can extract anywhere between 10,000 to 75,000 email addresses. Really depends on your market size. Your market might be very small. So you will extract around 10,000, 8,000 to 10,000 email addresses. Is there any restriction in Google? Yes, Google will always try to restrict you since you are taking data from Google. They will always try to restrict you. So you'll have to work your way out. You have to keep your strings. You have to keep changing your strings. Instead of marketing, you check marketeer, you check digital, you check SEO, you check something else. Every time they'll give you a new result. Since you're extracting it from free internet, if you're extracting it from free internet, there is a possibility of lot of bounces, wrong email addresses, and it can shoot up in the range of 10 to 15%. There are certain tools on internet in through which you can clean it up. There is email validation tools, email cleanup tools. You can search this on Google. You'll get a lot of results, and they can help you clean up your email list from the known bounces and known spam traps. Okay. The other way of cleaning up your list is a very shady way, a very crooked way, in which you can buy two different ESPs, one with a low reputation, one with a high reputation, and you can probably run your database once on a low reputation ESP so that it cleans up, and then you can use the cleaned up database in the high reputation ESP. But that's a very risky game. You guys should understand that. That's like killing the reputation further. Is there any way we can identify one particular email is registered and used from which part of the world? Not that I'm aware of, Biju. I know Pardot is one of the high reputation ESPs. I didn't ask you to run it on there. You can go to email validation tools and clean up your data before running it on Pardot. Now, this was your extraction. The next topic is, can you extract emails from LinkedIn using certain tools? If you guys remember in the LinkedIn's public, make my profile public. Do you remember that page? It said people finding you through search engines and other services. So that's what I'm talking about, the other services. A service called LeadFuse. It's a paid tool. It installs as a Chrome extension, a Chrome plugin. Do you guys understand what's a Chrome plugin? A Chrome plugin, just like MailTrack. It installs as a Chrome plugin, Chrome extension. You can input certain titles, relevant titles like CEO, CXO, whatever you want, add it to the lead fuse, and the tool itself looks for emails and phone numbers. Yes, it's kind of a bot, not a bot, but it's a service. It's an automated method of email extraction which is barred in United States. Do you understand? It is not allowed in United States. You heard it gets blocked. What gets blocked? There is yet another tool which is called SalesLoft. If lead fuse gets blocked, try another tool which is called SalesLoft, and 1000 other tools like this. Install the Chrome plugin, search for relevant titles, add those titles in the SalesLoft, and this app also looks for emails and phone numbers. Now, what is the difference between these two? Not much difference, just that SalesLoft also provides you some more features like CRM features. Hasn't happened to me, Javi. Hasn't happened to me. I've been using such tools for a long time. I've been using, these are not free tools, these are all paid tools. Install Chrome plugin, search for relevant titles, and this can also act as a CRM. Do you understand what's a CRM? Customer Relationship Management. You can shoot emails from this tool, you can receive emails on this tool. So not just email searching, not just lead sourcing, you can also use this as a CRM. Sales Loft is not blocked in US. This method is blocked in US. This method is not allowed. The method of automated email extraction is not allowed in US. Yeah. This falls in the automated category. What I am telling you, this falls in the automated category. You can use this for Indian market, but not for US market. Not that people are going to search you, but a law is a law. Now, scrap Chrome extension. Do you see this? SKRAPP. Now this one is also something similar to SalesLoft and Leads Fuse. It extracts in a different way. So first it verifies that the extension is installed or not. Do you see the extension is installed? So right here. Now I go to dashboard. Let's say let's first delete these lists. Or let's just create a new list. Let's create a new list called June 2 list. I created a new list here. Empty list. This list does not contain any leads. I go to linkedin.com. Can you guys also open your linkedin.com? and search for, let's say, co-founder. Co-founder, people. Do you see something additional in my page? This must not be there in your page. I export it to CSV or I can export it to list. If I click export it to list, this one June 2 list, select it and save the results in this list. Tuck, 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 tuck. It searches from the first page, tries to locate some email addresses. Let's see. So it extracted 7 emails out of 10. Okay. I go to June 2 list. I refresh this. Do you see these email addresses popping out here? Useful tool. You can also buy a paid version of this tool and extend your email extraction. Clear? Moving on to the next topic. Away from these tools, back to our previous one, but in a different way. Corporate email hunt. Now, many a times, can you search like this on Google, Ruchi? Zero bounce, text magic, never bounce, email, verify email address.com, emailchecker.net, emailvalidator.co, hunter.io, verify mail address.com. Do you see? I said there are lots of tools. Scrap.in paid. Yes, it is a paid tool. Scrap is a paid tool. Okay. Corporate email hunt. Now, corporate email hunt is very important. When we were looking on LinkedIn, we were primarily looking at personal emails. If you guys remember, @gmail.com. Why? Because we know that most of the people register using their personal email addresses. How do we hunt for corporate emails? This is a very specific use case for recruiters, for example. Now, recruiters, do you understand why I say recruiters? Let's say they want to poach from infosys.com and want to place them in, let's say, TCS. You guys are aware that these kind of activities keep on happening where the company, the whole division is targeted and is taken into another company completely, especially with consulting, even for sales. Yeah. Okay. Now, in the corporate email hunt, what happens is you get rid of LinkedIn, but you look for certain email addresses on the entire internet, because there is less likely that you won't find targeted people, even if the address does not come from LinkedIn, even if it comes from any other source. If it is ending with a corporate email domain like relianceada.com, it belongs to an employee. Okay? relianceada.com, infosys.com. And the format you can use is this: mail at the rate, the mailing domain, inverted comma mails, inverted comma at the rate, inverted commas, the mailing domain. Why I say mailing domain is because many people, many ventures have a different website domain and a different mailing domain. American Express is one of the best examples. If any of you know American Express, their website domain is americanexpress.com. But their employees are on aexp.com, like Poonam Parashar at the rate aexp.com. Okay, ruchi.jaju at the rate aexp.com. So you have to figure out their mailing domain. Now let's say I look for
what would you like to order?
Let's say I look for um, the biggest, largest, or let's say top 100 companies by market cap in India. Let's say we look for Reliance. So what is the full form? It's Reliance Industries Limited. Okay, I copy this and I search it here. Reliance Industries Limited. So the domain seems to be ril.com. ril.com. Okay. Now, what is our format? What is our search format? Do you guys remember? Mail at the rate ril.com. So what we do is mail at the rate, yes, sir. Okay. So who came late to the class? Shreyas, right? Yeah, pay attention now, Shreyas. You missed from here. So you remember till this point, Shreyas, the previous search in the previous half of the session, we did a search using certain strings. Similarly, we do a search using certain strings for corporate emails in this way. Yeah, there is a space, of course. This is the search string. Okay. What we do next is we control A everything. Shreyas, you were the one who knows Prestige, right? So this is your pledge. You know that, right? This is your pledge, the small magic, your email addresses. Copy it. You go to these settings. In the settings, you increase the page results to 100 instead of 10. Usually Google gives you only 10 results. You can change it to 100 in these settings. Then you go to Surf 7. Surf 7 is a tool in which there is an input window and an output window. In the input window, you you paste your search result. So this search, where is the search result? Okay, this search result, you copy it and paste it in surf 7. Okay, and then you hit extract, and then you see emails popping up. Do you see? RIL.com, Jay Chandra, Jay Shaira at RIL, Shekhar Iyer at RIL, Deblina Bawal at RIL, and this guy. Do you see who this is? This is Prestige. This is Prestige. Shall we test this as well? You can test it if you want. Bilkul, you should test it. What are you looking for, Poonam? Corporate firewall does not cause bounces, Noel. It's not called bounce. It gets filtered and goes to the trash or delete folder or the spam folder at worst. It does not bounce from there. You got 8. Can somebody guess why Poonam is getting 8? Who can guess? My guess is you haven't changed your settings, Poonam. Is it clear? Yes, no, maybe. And your official syllabus is over. They might filter these emails, yes. Did you guys learn something new today? Google Dorks. Google DORKS. Sushil. Do you want to learn more stuff? Do you want to learn more stuff? It might not work, Ruchi. Mail at the rate unilever.com India might not work. Because it's a vague term. India can appear anywhere. There can be a guy like Barack Obama at the rate unilever.com and he must have mentioned India. You have to understand how Google search works first. It just pops out the result whichever appears on a page and just shows the result to you. If you can look for mail at the rate hul.com, HUL is Hindustan Unilever. In that case, you might get some useful stuff. Check if there is HUL or something. HUL.com is a domain or not. Or .in if there is a .in. Yes, of course. Okay. In that case, you won't find anything. I mean, in that case, you won't be able to filter it out. But you can always try. Instead of India, you can try Kolaba. There is very less likely that Barack Obama at the rate unilever.com might be searching for Kolaba or might be mentioning Kolaba in any of his speeches. Or you can search for Navi Mumbai. You can search for Nehru Place. Probably you get more email addresses. More focused and targeted. So, many of the previous batches, the sessions, people ask me some information like Ruchi is asking right now. One person came up with a very specific query. Okay, what is your question here? Cheap method, please. Do you have any stats about the search result emails? What do you mean? I didn't understand the question, Mihir. What expert thought do you want on validation, Poonam? Can you ask me specific questions? If you ask me my expert thought on validation, I can talk for 2 hours here. In fact, 5 hours. What will be best practices while doing data validation? First of all, go to Google, search for all the known spam traps, clean up all those spam traps. Number two, go to an email validation tool. That tool will charge you roughly 1 rupee for validating 10 emails. Clean up the list using email validation tool. After that, take up an ESP which does not have any reputation. Run your database on that ESP. That ESP will clean up the well-known bounces or whichever bounces are there. That ESP will also give you the set of people who have opened the email, who have not opened the email. Pull out all these lists separately. Now, once you want to launch your campaign, upload the open. Yeah, I think I've repeated this 5 times now. No, I don't know how else to explain it to you. I said take an ESP with a low reputation. Do you understand what that means? No? Yes? Yes? No? Poonam. Because otherwise you'll keep on asking me the same question in a loop. An ESP which you don't care about, which you can just dump, which does not have any reputation. There are thousands which you will find in India. This is my expert opinion. You can go run your database. You can find out which are the tools, which are the bounces, how many people unsubscribe, how many people report spam. Clean up all those people. Finally, you have a cleaned up list. That cleaned up list, you have to take out openers, shoot openers in your original ESP, probably which is Pardot. Only target openers, you will get an amazing open rate. After you target openers, you keep on increasing the volumes in the way I have told you. 1000 emails, 5000 emails, keep on including the inactive database also. Slowly increase it up. People who do not like your emails will keep on unsubscribing. People who do not want you will keep on deleting your emails. Finally, when you are fully scaled up, you have a warm, active, amazing database. That is how it works. Do you have any more doubts on this topic? What was any other question which I missed? Only when I answer all these questions will I move to the other topics. Which are the other questions? I didn't understand your question, Mihir. If we want emails from all domains, how do we put it in the string? What do you mean from all domain? I don't understand, Mrinalini. Can you please explain it again? If we want emails from all domain, how do we put it in the string? What all domain are you talking about? Can you please? Mihir, I did not understand your question. Can you please repeat the question? Can you rephrase it? Till you guys take time to rephrase your question, can I move on? Can I move to a very good topic with very interesting topic? Guys, are you going to ask the question or shall we move on to the next topic? Can am I audible? Am I audible? Uh, why don't I see any chat? I don't see any chat. Am I missing something? Wait. Oh, there's the chat is loading right now. For example, if I'm a startup and I deal in a specific service and my clientele is B2C, then can I extract email IDs using any specific query for related service? What? Come again. Wait. So, for example, if I have, if I am a startup and I deal in a specific service and my clientele is B2C, then can I extract email IDs using any specific query for a related service? Okay, Ruchi, so the answer is this. Do you think that specific service will appear anywhere around that email address in any way in on any website? If yes, then the answer is yes. If no, then the answer is no. For example, on the LinkedIn page around my email address, the keywords like marketing, digital, they appear, and that is why I'm able to extract the email IDs related to marketing. But let's say if you are selling house cleaning service, and let's say Noel needs house cleaning service. Now, around Noel's email ID, will you ever find house cleaning keyword? I don't think so. But if there is a possibility, you can definitely try it. Mihir is asking, can you share about stats about your experience on average? What will be the percentage of relevant and irrelevant emails we get from this method? We get around 70% relevant emails, Mihir. To So in my experience, I've got 70% relevant emails on an average. Sometimes this number drops to 55, 60 also, but on an average, it is 70%. Yeah. Like I have event management service. Arey, event management service to yaar Ruchi very difficult. I mean, why would you find the word event management anywhere around my email address? For example, I want to organize an event. Why would you find that? You'll have to look for a different targeting strategy. Have you gone through social media in digital vidya? In social media, class 1, uh, also in Facebook ads class 1, they actually tell you methods of defining your target audience, how to define a target audience and then hit on it. For example, who would use event management? Yeah, so probably wait for it. You might have a better understanding of how to define a target audience and then look for those keywords. Now, event management, how do you look for it? What are the kind of people who would want event management? Would it be corporates? Would it be women? Would it be, I don't know, would it be children? Would it be CEOs? Would it be somebody? So you have to think on those lines and then crack it. Okay, clear? Any other question? Did I miss any other question? If we want emails from all domain, how do we put it in the string? Again, Mrinalini, I am not getting your question for some reason. Do you mean you want emails from gmail.com, yahoo.com, hotmail.com? Is that what you mean? But I've already mentioned that. Did I not mention that you can keep changing it? Once you can put Gmail, then you can put Yahoo, then you can put Outlook. Yeah? Or you can remove this part. You can just type at the rate if you want it to be domain agnostic. You will only reduce your results. Okay. Shall I give you a one wonderful hack if you guys have done with the questions? So somebody asked me, and now I'm going to go fast, a little fast. Somebody asked me how to pull out email addresses from unknown websites. You means what he meant to ask was not LinkedIn.com, but some other websites which might have host of email IDs. I asked him, by which website are you talking about? So this guy told me this one, zobacorp.com something. Have you guys ever heard of this? Zobacorp? No? So I'll tell you why this person required this. So basically he told me that this website, which is zobacorp.com, a very random website, they do one thing amazing. They pull out the data of all the companies, private limiteds. Do you guys understand the private limited? Company, directors, everything. To show you an example, if I type A here, A, okay, A, just A, nothing else, A, and I hit the enter, I hit the search button, I get this. You guys see? So he showed me this. He was like, boss, these are all the private limited companies. I want to extract email IDs from these web pages. I said, Acha, theek hai. How do you extract? So he said, ki boss, once you click on this, you find probably the director's email here, right here. Do you see this? rcmohan@gmail.com. And similarly, there are millions of companies on zobacorp.com which can give me these email addresses. Now, how do I use your techniques to do this? Now, the obvious answer that came to my mind at that point was use Python script. Do you guys know what is a Python script? Python is a coding language which is also used to develop AI. Python is just like Node.js, PHP, etc. Python is a special language which can be easily written and modified and can do things on a loop. On a loop. What do I mean by loop? It can go here, search for, let's say, put A, then put B, put C, then combination of A, B, C, and all those things. Keep on searching again and again. It sits on the web page, and it will click on this link. It will go to that link. Like it will click on this link, and after that this link, after that this link, and we'll keep on doing it. However, it's like a bot, yeah. However, this guy was like, boss, can you use Google techniques, the Google dorking techniques? So I actually thought about it, and I saw a clear-cut pattern here. This kind of stuff can be easily done through the Google dorking that I've just told you. Can you tell me how? What is common that you see around this email address? Do you see something common? Common terms, common keywords, something, anything which is common. At the rate is common. Very good, Noel. Yes. Wonderful. At the rate gmail.com might be common in most of the emails. Yes. Arey boss, this one. Contact details, yes, Harvey, very good. This one, you see, email ID will always appear before an email ID, before the actual email address. This email ID colon will always appear. Okay. There is one more very beautiful thing which does not which you cannot see, right? But I also see something which is very beautiful here. I see a filter. I'm able to see a filter here, a geographic filter. I am also able to see deeper filters, if you guys understand what I mean to say. I can see Gandhinagar as a filter. I can see Chennai as a filter. Are you guys following me? That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, Shreyas. Don't be hasty. Now, can you make a string out of this? Can you make a string out of this? See, this is very important. This is probably the most important thing. Everything else is just a filter. Can you make a string? Quick, quick. Time is up almost. बताओ क्या बनाया जाए? Zoba Corp. zobacorp.com. Tell me, guys. Email ID. Can I copy it from here? Exactly this copy here. Paste here. ठीक है? What else? @gmail.com. What else? Instead of zobacorp, I have to write site zobacorp.com. Is that correct? Yes, I can also add a filter. You can add a filter like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Chennai, whatever you want. Do you see email IDs popping up? Tuck, 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 tuck. Dun, 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 dun. Let's say I write Delhi. We have more different email IDs popping up now. Arushi, Control A, Control C. What do I do now? I go to Surf 7, Control A, Control V, and I hit extract. Do you see? Another thing. Let's say instead of gmail.com, we discuss something. We remove gmail.com and we take only @. Some of you also said @ is common. We do not need to put gmail.com. If we hit enter, do you see the change in results? Oh yes, I see the change in results. Control A, go to Surf 7, paste it. Watch this page. Do you see gmail.com right now here? I'm going to change it. I hit the extract button. Didn't work. I hit the extract button again. Didn't work. Why didn't it work? Control A, Control C, Control A, Control V. Okay. Yeah, now it worked. See, Harish Lakera at cria.com, Pankaj at zomato.com. Do you know Pankaj? He is the co-founder. Pankaj Chadda. Sanjay Gupta, AISats.com, GMR Group, Adidas Group, DelhiDutyFree.co.in, NDTV.com, Mr. Anup from NDTV.com, Navdeep Chaudhary from Yum, Anshuman Agarwal, Oppo Delhi. Oppo is your 1+1. Shally Goel at McKinsey.com. Ajay at Ajay.Kalse at TataPowerDDL.com. This is a jackpot. If you guys understand what I mean. This is a jackpot. We have hit a jackpot here. So we can use other websites also apart from social media. We can use other websites and you can create your own strings now. You have to understand the logic behind creating those strings. ठीक है? If you're still not impressed, I'll show you one more thing, which is my really good personal achievement also. So basically, do you remember the initial search? This one. Abhi, I was wondering this one. Do you remember this one? I was wondering. I played around with this part. I played around with this part. I played around with this part. I played around with this part also, but I haven't touched this one site. Can you tell me what all can we try here? You can't tell me. I'll tell you. See this magic. First of all, look at the string very carefully. Do you see what I just did? Shh. Here. Shh, shh. Let me show you. If it's on Google, it's nobody's personal data. WSJ.com is Wall Street Journal. I can explain you how I built this. I built this myself, and after a lot of hits and trials, I arrived at this one. It took me about five months to build this string. So what I'm trying to do with this is I'm trying to look for specific file types, which is Excel sheets or Google spreadsheets. Okay. In this specific file type, I'm looking for journalists. I'm looking for the keyword journalist. I'm looking for journalists in the New York region. Is this much clear to you guys? So earlier I was only doing this file type XLS New York journalist, and I was getting 0 results. Then I added email also. Why did I add email? This one refined my results a lot. Email, because email. Do you understand what I mean? This right here. The column name is supposed to be email. Yes. So this was the final jackpot which I hit, email. When I put that, I started extracting loads and loads of data. And this one, at the rate WSJ.com, why am I looking for this? Many of you would be wondering, why am I looking for this? It could be anything. It could be NYT, it could be Times Group, anything. I just want to make sure that somebody from Wall Street Journal is also in that database. For example, if it's a database, Excel sheet, if it's an Excel sheet, this Stephanie Banchero at the rate Wall Street Journal is in this Excel sheet. That means this Excel sheet will have some journalists. The probability is higher. So I'm just increasing my probability. I'm adding this keyword journalist. Instead of journalist, I can also add media. I can do media. Instead of email, I can also write e space mail or e dash mail. You get my logic, right? Do you guys get the direction? Instead of XLS, I can also go for PDF, file type PDF, or file type doc. But I stick to XLS because email address तो एक्सेल शीट में ही मिलेगी और कहाँ मिलेगी. Yes, these are Google XLS. You can go and try more formats if you want. But this was my ultimate hack. Clear? Did you learn something new? Or was it the same old boring stuff? I'm looking for Pritpal's email. This one. Yeah, keep it to yourself. Don't spread it in the market. This is your feedback form. कोई शक? Any doubts, queries, questions? Can we extract email IDs from Facebook page followers? Haven't tried it, Ruchi, so I don't know. Do you guys fill the feedback form? No, Mihir, not right. No. Facebook is not a file type. Yes, that's it from my side. Wish you guys all the best with your careers. Keep doing email marketing, keep increasing your revenues, be responsible for your business's growth, and enjoy your weekend. Bye bye. See you.